this Meg got this job here at a cancer research place, and she's coming in after a bunch of very, very clearly inept people, and she's like trying to keep up with all their bullshit. And some of the stuff she's told me is fucking nuts, man. Like she goes to work and somebody like yesterday she went to work and somebody walked up to her, like one of her bosses was like, hey, we have to do all these things, and she was like, what are you talking about? And it was apparently like 40 pages worth of different documents that she has to get like okayed and like worked through with a bunch of different people, each one.
I thought
So
Why does
she's
she
a
have to
reception.
okay
Yeah.
them?
huh? She's not a
reception.
receptionist.
She's a lab tech, I think.
No, I thought last time she said something about it, she said that she was basically a receptionist for it.
No, she's a research coordinator.
Oh, well, there you go.
You might have been
I had no
complaining
idea.
that they're making her out to be one because you have to fucking put on all this bullshit.
I
Yeah,
thought she just did lab work.
yeah. I wish.
Fuck.
I think she'd be a lot happier if that were the case.
Oh, Garrett, I wanted to tell you that if you go on to the character details on the Curse of Strahd, I dropped a photo that we can replace the halfling monk or whatever the fuck we're calling
Hell
the
yeah.
guy in fucking
looks-
Roll20.
He looks way angrier.
Angry masturbator.
Yes, yes. I like to imagine that's the last thing that the
So his face
father
is
and
like-
sons combo saw before they went off into the dark.
Turn their
Uh,
candle off.
I believe James should do the recap this week
Should
Why
he?
me? Why me?
because you haven't done it in a while.
James also made a point to mention earlier we were talking about doing going back to Heartspring, and I wanted to ask Garrett how far are we from Strahd? Because James said he was willing to suicide the party, and I kind of don't
Oh
want to
my
do
God.
that necessarily.
I'm not. I really do want to see this through.
Okay.
Gotta see it through.
I'm homesick.
Oh,
Yep.
actually, James,
Me
I don't
too.
put it past James to do that.
Yeah,
I wouldn't actually do that. Not on purpose, but I'd let it happen.
not on purpose.
Right.
We're at the last fourth of the book.
Oh, okay.
Really?
Cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
Damn.
Like maybe like right at the beginning of the last fourth of the book, but there's a very few like big events left.
Yeah, that's cool.
I mean, this has been pretty fun. I would even play this again to see.
I've
different
enjoyed
twists
it.
and
Yeah,
turns.
yeah, for sure. It's been fantastic in my opinion.
With the tarot things, you're kind of pointed in different directions, so there's all these
Yeah.
kind of like different things you can run into.
It must be a big book for like this campaign.
Oh, I imagine.
It's one of those
like,
read
you
this,
get your
whatever
hands
option you
on some of
choose,
those
to that page.
pre-mades. Like, I don't know if y'all have ever seen like the Temple of Elemental Evil back in fucking 3.5. That was a fucking massive fucking book. It was every bit as thick as the Dungeon Master's Guide if you have a physical copy. Like
It was every bit as thick as a Pixar mom.
yeah. Like, some of those can be fucking outrageously huge. They are fucking a whole ass campaign.
yeah. I mean, that sounds awesome to me.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah. It
Patrick.
was. It's just a matter of you gotta have a decent DM to fucking
Never mind.
run 'em.
I'll send you a picture of it.
Okay. Okay.
Hey, what
All
level
right.
are we supposed to be?
We,
Like,
we
I-
do have a decent
think we're
DM
7.
too. I believe.
We're 8.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, I was gonna
Eight.
say.
We're eight.
I think we're
Yeah.
8.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to make
Might
sure
help
that
if I actually pulled up my character sheet.
Yeah, I just pulled mine up and I wanted to make sure, like, I was listening to y'all's last session or whatever, and I heard you mention something about leveling up and everything, and I couldn't remember if I had done that or not. I just wanted to make sure I was right.
All right, last
good.
time on D&D, there was a dinner in celebration of something we did. I can't remember.
Right.
We killed the hag.
I bit off the heads of ducks in front of people.
James tells the story basically like a person who's just high out of their fucking.
The abbot after
Yeah.
dinner, I think, whether it was right after or the day after, I can't remember.
Right after.
Talks to us about the journal. We go through the whole spiel, the information, Strahd's brother. He shows us his
Cock.
well, what he puts his cock into.
That was only the one guy.
Okay, you cannot tell me he did not do
Oh
that.
man, that's
Listen, you can't tell
He's
me
a
people
pious
who are
man.
kept in the dark this long don't come up with some weird shit to fuck.
Yes,
All right.
Yeah,
and
they got
so
some
are Catholic men, and we
extreme
know what they
vitamin
do.
D.
Yeah,
Good
yeah.
God. Arrest. They arrest him. We get him arrested.
There you go.
is this
Hey, look,
charades?
my
What the
notes,
fuck are we
my notes
doing?
that I listened
Had
to
to
the last
construct
thing.
that one.
I listened to our last session like an hour before we were supposed to play last week, and so my notes are literally on the back of someone's business card. It's one letter.
I'll be straight with you, man.
Everything that happened.
I respect the hell out of that. At least you're taking notes.
It's literally goes all the way down one side and then sideways up the other side. So you know what? I did due diligence.
Yeah.
We got the abbot arrested. I think Limpy played a role in that.
Correct.
Yes, he did.
Y'all brought Limpy around. You know, you had to show him. He didn't believe you, but
Poor Limpy
brought him around.
was born without a name, but we graciously gave him one.
they're like, get in there, Limpy. He's like, no, please.
My name is Carl. Could you please?
I don't even know you people. Get the fuck in there, or else.
Like, we will kill you.
We're the heroes.
After the arrest, I know that he was in stocks. I don't know that we did anything about that. Did we?
Nope.
No,
Just
we should
enjoyed it.
have.
We left him be? Okay. We then on our way to shit. Hang on.
Shit.
Lucky.
Shut up, John. On our way to Valaki, we came across the guys in the carriage who were the people pulling the carriage?
That's a different campaign.
Yeah, James, they were pulling the carriage like they were fucking Egyptian slaves.
No, when it happened, I honestly thought it was another instance of that, and I kept like thinking, do I have to fucking like try not to kill these people like I did last time? Anyway, the carriage of people escaping their village from I didn't write the name of the group of quote unquote heroes down, but the heroes took over their village.
They're pretty disbanded now.
They're on their way to go get murdered by some ghost knights.
Boo-hoo.
Me and Patrick dual sniped this motherfucker with 2 nat 20s. I remember that.
Yes, I do. That was absurd.
John snuck
I have
around.
a very-
There was
I-
a fight. Not much of a fight. John pretty much talked them out of shit and stole all their bullshit.
It's true, I did.
Yep.
Gave
And then
them a
my
morality
next
lesson.
notes
Well done.
are send them to Blood Knights and going to Valaki.
Send them to the Blood Knights.
That is sideways up the card. There you go, motherfucker. How's that for last time on D&D?
Sealed it.
Bitch.
Everyone knows everything now.
It's not your worst one, but you know.
That's true.
Yeah. We
It's
do.
not the
We do
worst.
need to retcon that. I would definitely fight you over that duck head.
Only if we do it Lady in the Tramp style.
Yeah. Deal.
While growling ravenously.
Jar
Oh,
does
yeah.
that anyway.
Yeah, that's better than my last time on D&D's where I'm like, we went to the guy and did the thing.
Yeah.
I fucking, I killed somebody, I think. I don't know. Oh, I saved him? Oh, all right.
Oh, my brother's
James
dead.
doesn't do something completely like.
Oh, my
absurd.
brother's dead? Well, that happens every 3 weeks, so,
Yeah.
We're all having new characters. We don't know what happened.
First with Strahd, the death of Patrick's characters.
That should be.
Yeah.
fucking A.
That's like the spot on title.
I missed my grung archer.
Yep.
Wish I would have kept him.
Oh yeah, that didn't last long.
Patrick didn't
I was
want to be
excited for
3
those
feet
characters.
tall, though, so,
It's all good.
Cool, but
I'm not dying on this guy. That's for fucking sure. And if I do, I'm gonna be so pissed.
So let me
I'm
fill
waiting.
in a couple of holes for you, just for a little more context.
James
You
loves
You
it
can
when you
fill in
do.
all my holes, baby.
You found Strahd's journal. That's what you're looking for. Finally recovering this bit of lore, you learn several things about the life of the vampire. Strahd, once a nobleman, was infatuated with a young girl named Tatiana. Uh, he drug everyone and everything to hell for this sin. Tatiana rejecting Strahd and favoring his brother angered him. Uh, why am I echoing?
Oh, I don't hear
Strahd.
an echo.
Good.
Might be roll 20.
Oh, you might be right. Strahd made a deal with some unknown, perhaps unknowable, dark powers, sealing the pact with his own brother's blood, giving him unfathomable power and locking the
Oh.
land and itself in an endless cage of misery. The journal not only revealing why Strahd is obsessed with Arena, but also made mention of the sword Strahd's brother used to use. Sergei, Strahd's brother in question, was a champion of Palor and known to be a righteous and just man. Strahd grew to hate and fear his brother, and the weapon he wielded became more and more of an icon of his brother and Strahd's own fears as he became more mad and twisted with evil. Cross-referencing your own tarot cards, you saw the image of a sword in one of them, said to be hidden in the Amber Temple. This, apparently, is another thing that fate has pushed onto you to resist the reign of Strahd. But, before that, you went the opposite way. Your old friend, Ricktavio, contacted you, telling you that A, things had gotten a bit strange around Vallaki, and B, your hired hunters are looking for you. So yes, you hired a carriage, you met another adventuring party who you thoroughly embarrassed and neutered, and that's where we'll begin, I suppose. Um, you,
Did we remember Ricktavio's
Real name? No.
super fancy name?
uh, maybe.
I thought I.
It's not important. It's fine.
Yeah.
I just
It was
I
close. It was something
tried
like
to remember it.
Baron Richter von something or other.
Yeah.
Rudolfo van Richten.
Yeah, that sounds right. That
Yeah.
sounds right.
Yeah. That sounds.
Yeah, yeah,
That's what I have written down. I don't know.
I believe you.
That's probably it.
Rudolfo van Richten. Yeah, something around that.
So we come back. I don't want to push you guys in any direction. So the last moment of the party, you beat up the other adventuring party for being a little too gung ho and taking somewhere for themselves. You scared them off, chased them off. Uh, Now you're in this sort of a little village uh, group of houses. These like poor farmers are trying their best to make it work. You guys gave them some supplies, told them good luck. What do you do now?
We kill them and take back all the supplies.
That's what I did in Divinity 2. If you ever played that game, as soon as you turn in the quest, you just killed the people that you did
Fuck
the
yeah,
quest
man.
for.
As
For
soon as I
XP.
finished the quest line, I would just demolish every shopkeep so I could get all their shit.
Gotta get that
Yeah.
XP.
Fuck yeah.
I just wanted the shit.
Ah.
All right, so we can either continue on to Vallaki like we paid for, or rather, I
Paid for a bunch.
Yeah, we paid a lot.
Yeah, we paid 20 gold to go, and then I paid 5 gold for them to do something, and another 5 gold.
Yes.
Well, I think I missed like the one session that we made any gold, so my character's just broke.
Yeah, I don't think I have. Oh, no, I do have some money. I
I
have
have,
money.
yeah, I have plenty of money. It's not that.
Money is no object.
No,
Well,
I'm not. I'm
I
not
have-
rolling in it.
I have 50 gold. That's it.
I have
Good.
2 gold.
Okay, I have 110 gold.
Damn.
Well, how about you share the love, motherfucker?
Damn, what the hell?
It's fine. It's not like I need it. Just don't give me any gold. I'll do something horrible with it. Just don't give it to me.
Yeah, we know.
I can't count.
Or read.
Last time I used all my gold, I made Garrett cry. So don't don't fuel that fire.
Well, do we want to keep going on to Valaki?
Yeah, why not?
Where else we gonna go?
I'm sure we'll come across some weird shit along the way. So let's go that way.
You're pretty close now. The whole point of the very expensive carriage is to give you a quick and safe way there. The carriage driver, this kind of portly older man, big scraggly white beard. He was in a bit of a foul mood when you kept changing the plan on him, and he was demanding more and more money. But it didn't come to blows between you two. No one. Well, the one person died, but that was then. This is now.
It wasn't anyone
Times
that
change,
was in our
motherfucker.
Yeah, he expected a full combat battle royale kind of thing going on. But you talked him down, taught him some sense, perhaps. So he, without complaint or demand, you all load up back in the carriage and head for Valaki.
Woohoo!
With a little bit of time on your hands, do you guys have anything you want to do, or talk about, or think?
Oh, thinking's hard, man.
We really, really should have killed the abbot.
Well, no, if we
I
kill
think
the
he's
abbot,
probably
then he's not
getting-
going to be able to be held accountable for his travesties that he caused.
Irina, her face
Yes, you
now
would.
stone hard. She says, "I completely agree."
It could
We
be
can-
just like that old fucker and his two sons.
Nobody ever said we can't
exactly
turn the fuck around and go kill him. I mean,
Yeah, I think I did him pretty dirty.
Irina
Oh,
says,
you
we
took
didn't-
care of it for me.
"That old guy and his sons. We didn't kill them. We didn't kill them," says Irina.
Nope. We didn't do nothing.
I'll say I wouldn't say nothing.
I think only you know who their ultimate fate. You were the only one there.
Yeah, James was the only one that watched me go in and out.
Oh yeah, I was in nature mode, smoking weed in the woods.
Yeah.
You saw Yark on his
Listening
business.
to the
didn't
sweet
investigate.
screams of the innocent. Well, I guess not so innocent.
Yeah, moral crimes. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, loaded in this fucking campaign.
all right. Well, I mean, do you guys feel like we should go back and handle that?
Nah, I think the townsfolk will handle that themselves. I mean,
if he's still alive when we get back, we can do that.
There you go. How do you feel about that, Arena? How do you feel?
She's that's true. We will have to pass the town again, getting to the mountains.
He did want to make you into a fuck puppet.
She grimaces. She says, "It
Yeah.
seems like everyone wants to do that these days."
yeah, I don't think we need to dwell on that right now.
I'm gonna look at her and be like, "You're right."
Wait,
I miss Limpy.
And how does that make you feel? I want you to take a cat, and swing it by its tail.
Yeah, you guys should have made Limpy come with you. That would have been funny.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, Limps. What did it do? Why
The party
won't you
mascot.
leave me alone?
Get in there, Limpy.
Just let me go home.
I believe in you, Limpy. No,
God damn
I
it.
choose you, Limpy.
Start using Limpy as the decoy for everything.
Irina has her short sword out, and she's it's biting into the wooden bottom of the cart. And she's leaning her hands on it, and they're kind of you can see her knuckles through her gloves, and they're grasps on it. She seems deep in thought. If anyone cares, you don't have to care.
I do. I'm just trying to think of what
That's just what you're seeing.
I would tell her. What I would say.
I mean, it looks like you could use some lessons in how to just let it go.
I'm about to sing.
Yeah, girl, you need to shut the fuck up.
No,
you know how you
like,
quit feeling bad about it? Girl, just quit feeling bad about it. You know what I'm saying?
no, you misunderstand. Like, I had a deep conversation with the old man and his two sons right before they died. And so there's this thing, you keep all that shit bottled in, and it's real bad for your stuff. I don't really know. So you just let it go, and basically, whatever's in front of you turns into a meat paste, and then you get to go away happy.
She kind of nods, taking your advice. Says, is that
She knows that you're fucking insane right now. That's
Are you making an offer then, big man?
What, you want training? I could train you.
Or a target dummy for her, anger. Or training would be good too.
Sure, you could fucking swing away on me all night.
I mean, we do have a
Good
healer,
God.
so that's perfectly fine.
I don't heal anything though, so good luck.
painful but true.
She stands up. She says, "Okay, but this was your idea. Don't get mad at me."
Don't worry, I might get mad, but I won't hit you back. Unless I get really mad.
She bears up her fists, rows back or pulls back her shoulder, throws a kind of clumsy punch at you. I'm assuming you don't dodge.
No.
You take it square. She doesn't have a good aim, not hitting your neither your nose nor trying to go for the chin. She kind of hits you square in the forehead, and she pulls back her hand. She goes, "Oh God!
Nope. You didn't let anything go. Nope.
Take
You still
two-
holding it tight. Nope. You gotta
two
really
two
let it
non-lethal
all
damage,
go.
please.
Sweet Jesus.
How much?
2 non-lethal damage, please."
Alright, where's my fucking mouse? There we go.
She looks at you all, and she's kind of a little embarrassed. And,
No. You haven't had this yet. You don't be embarrassed. Like, see, whenever I was a little one, we used to play this game, right? You just hang the deer up in the tree, and you take turns wailing away on it until all of its guts spill out. And then everybody screams, "Happy birthday!"
And that's how we feed the dog.
You did.
She raises her fist back, and this huge haymaker follows through again, right in the underside of the eye. I'm assuming you're not going to dodge any of these. Just let me know if you do anything different.
Nope.
Take 2 unarmed damage. Again, smacks you in the face. 3 unarmed damage. Then again, right in the nose. That one actually kind of stings, makes your eyes water, but not enough to even really notice.
I cast Cure Wounds on him and I go, keep hitting him.
2 unarmed damage.
Yes, continue.
3 more.
Heal 5
Bam!
damage.
Bam! Bam! On the last one, you can see she's crying a bit, and she says, "Fuck you! I hate you! I hate you!"
Now you're getting it.
Now she's slugging. Now she's slugging for 8 unarmed damage total. Bam! 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 And she kind of like falls into you, exhausted after all this, and she's openly crying now.
Let it all.
Irina feels a lot better. +1 Irina relationship.
Ba-na-na-na.
You're not done yet.
You gotta make sure.
He says with a boner.
Oh God, no, not allowed. I mean, you could romance her, but just God.
not the,
Oh,
not
no.
like
But
this.
we're gonna
not
black
like
screen anytime a boner's involved.
this.
I don't really get aroused until the blades come out.
Oh God.
She sits back. She's like, "Oh,
I need
I
a
do feel
cigarette.
better. Thank you." You see her. She's kind of. Her hand is. She's holding it. She's very kind of bruised and already starting to swell a little bit. She said, I don't think I was doing it right, but thank you. I feel much better."
No, you really weren't. You weren't doing it right at all.
That's what I said my first time as well.
Yeah.
Oh, what were we talking about?
Like, you're not really doing it right until you start reaching for weapons, and then you somebody ends up bleeding on the floor, and there's this whole thing. Maybe tomorrow night.
Says, "Oh no, I'll leave that to you. I'll stay in the back and cheer."
What? I thought you wanted training. Bullshit.
Says, if you're offering, I'll try to get a little tougher.
Yeah, well, right,
Punch her in the-
everybody needs to learn.
Punch her in the face, man. Just fucking.
If you want to spend downtime on Arena, I will happily make her stronger from your training.
I would be rock hard if she ends up as a fucking barbarian at the end of this.
You guys can
We spend the
kind of
next
ways.
6 weeks just sitting and talking to her. Hey there, buddy. Hey there, buddy.
Is she
Yeah.
angry? She's like, yes.
Does it make you angry if I do this?
Oh,
Punch her in the face.
The titty
Yeah,
push
James.
9,000.
Yeah, James is over here like, oh god, don't be disgusting. And I'm over here thinking about like slapping her. Like,
well, you're
The
all
end of the
wording it like,
campaign.
oh, whoa, what's this?
oh,
At the end
that's
of the campaign, she's skinning all of our foes to wear them.
Yeah, there's lots of
Skinning.
ways you can deal with Arena's emotional trauma. Ignoring her, that's an obvious option. But,
You know, like you
But that's
do
an
during
obvious-
those times,
it's up
Laney.
to you guys. to
Are
deal
we
with
counting that
NPCs.
as dealing with it? Is that
It's all
how
about how
things
you
go
guys deal with
nowadays?
NPCs.
I'll teach you the ways of my people.
Oh, more importantly, I haven't forgotten about Hector. He's a stand-in when a character's missing, so I do kind of forget about him, but he is going to stay back at the village for you guys. How about that?
Alright.
He's waiting. He's waiting for you.
They've got plenty of greenies and
I should teach him how to
rawhide.
let go.
He's keeping an eye on the abbot, making sure justice is served or something. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Nice one.
You're welcome.
Yes, you guys have a great NPC moment. Time passes. Again, the cart and its purpose is fast, safe. The men up top with the crossbow, you, like last time, occasionally hear a twang from the heavy crossbows, even inside the cart as it rolls down. Apparently something getting a little too close, or maybe something spooking them from the woods.
Oh, that's our driver shooting a crossbow?
Yeah, it's got a couple guards with it.
Yeah, he has
Okay,
like 4 young volunteers to crossbow up the carriage.
Oh. I was thinking I was hearing crossbows being shot at us. I was like, wait, we're just
Here it comes.
chilling out fucking
Yeah. This carriage is
Having
some old girl.
surprise, surprise, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Huh, do you
Yeah,
hear that?
nothing
It sounds
to
like
worry
someone
about.
shooting crossbows.
Just a couple quivers in the fucking sides.
3 arrows.
No questions.
Yeah, true. You stop outside the gates of Valaki. Valaki seems to be roughly about how you left it, though much more busy. The town, under Lady Watcher, prospers. Carriages are coming in and out, loaded with supplies, coming in empty, leaving full. People are coming in and out. There's lots of guards around, more than you're used to seeing. And the gates and wall look mostly unharmed. Usually there's some monster attack that has caused some damage that needs to be quickly repaired, but now everything seems pretty good. Your tenure with the carriage rider over, he is going to leave unless you stop him for whatever reason.
Do we need to stop him?
Hey, bitch, give me back my money.
Hey, you bitch.
We murder him and take back our money.
Don't we need a ride
You
back?
start a carriage business.
No,
You can murder him and steal the carriage.
I'm just saying, man. You just pimp it out.
He's not the only carriage. You guys could find one if you were looking.
Garrett's like, he's.
You guys could stop fucking killing everybody I make on here.
I guess whenever we say goodbye. Be like, here you go, 2 gold for your trouble, but it's 5.
Because you can't count. You can't count to 5. There's just 5 things. You're physically holding them.
That
What's
third
a
one.
five?
That third one gets very difficult.
It's tricky.
They're very tricky. Like you start moving the fingers, and then the other fingers are doing stuff. And I don't really know. Do you count the ones that are up or down? I always get confused.
Um, he says, "Thank you kindly. Not correcting your mistake. If anyone, you have to roll insight to notice that. But
Don't die on the road.
yeah, he says, if you're ever in the Saint Markovia rounds, come find me.
Where's that
You
at?
made me a lot of money. That's where you left. That's where the church is.
Oh right. Tell the abbot I said hi.
Yeah, he doesn't know what happened, so he's like, I will. I'll pray for you.
Right.
Onward to Valaki, I assume.
Yep. Let's do it.
Valaki, as you enter, is alive with activity. People work diligently, woodworking, moving and breaking stone, forging iron, banding wheels, sharpening metal, turning plowshares into swords. You see some horses being broken, cloth being stitched. Seems like everyone is working very hard. In fact, as you walk in, the big wide gates are fully open, allowing carriages and foot travel. You were called over by a guard with a large parchment. He kind of boredly waves you over.
I'll walk over to him.
Yeah, don't make me be the one to talk to him.
Names?
I'll give him all of our names.
Yep. I'll sit kind of silently and just be weird and staring at him.
Okay. He writes them down. Says, well, he says with a really detached boredom of someone who repeats the same thing over and over all day. He says, if you wish to live and enjoy the safety of Valaki under the protected wings of Lady Watcher, you must work for your keep. You will be expected to work from sun up to down. If you do not meet quotas, you will be kicked out of town. What are your skills?
I kill lots of things.
Hunter?
He does that.
Got it.
No, not. I don't kill a lot. I kill mostly people.
People hunting.
Guard. Got it.
Oh shit.
Do you need somebody, Q?
Please do not kill anyone when you are within the city.
Then what am I supposed to do from sun up to sundown?
Work.
Not kill people.
But that's what I do. That's my special skill.
Could you imagine stumps are people, and then you kill them with an axe to get them out of the way?
I can definitely do that. How many dead people do you want?
He looks at you nervously, like this answer's gonna change a few things.
He either gets it or he doesn't. Oh man, and if he doesn't,
Yeah, he thought you got it, and then you suddenly made him question. What of the rest of you?
We're the reason why Lady Watcher is in power to begin with, so we're not really here to do any side work for you or your city. We're here more or less to just handle some things that have come about. So how about you just let me through and you get to live till tomorrow?
I'm sure you're all very important, sir, but if you want to live in the safety of Valaki under the protective wings of Lady Watcher, you must work for your keep.
I am not interested in the protection of Lady Walker. Protection. Other people in the city need protection from me.
He shakes his head. He's like, "Then I can't allow you to enter the city."
yeah.
Okay,
Are you
well-
down with other people's protection? Are you down with
You have-
OTP?
I think I found my first
Yeah, you
stump.
know me.
Perhaps,
That sounds
just
gross.
perhaps you. Yeah, it is.
OTP.
I am not down with other people's.
What are you talking about,
Thank
bro?
you.
You're gay.
Possums.
Other people's possums. Yeah, you keep those fucking possums to yourself. Tell him. Why don't you go ahead and send a letter to Lady Watcher and see what exactly she has to say about this ordeal before you and I get involved in this.
He says, "Well, sir, my job is gate guard, not
Okay, well,
scribe."
I'm gonna pull out 2 swords and I'm gonna hold him around his neck and be like, "Are you sure you
my.
haven't? Are you sure you haven't enjoyed Miss Lady Watcher's protection?"
Are
Alright,
you
so while he's doing that, I'm gonna go stealth and just walk right the fuck on in.
Okay, yeah.
Wait, are we killing
Do you want that
everybody?
roll? Or do you just
Yes.
want to say, I mean, it's a 30, so.
Good lord. I'm gonna say disadvantage because you're causing a ruckus. Not that I think it'll affect your roll too much, but
I was about to be like, you really think he's not
he's
stealthing
gonna
still?
get 28. But I'm just
Yeah.
gotta keep it consistent.
I mean,
And
yeah, it's a
he'll
20.
tell you that he has an extra ability that
It was a 28.
Jesus Christ.
11 plus
Uh.
17, yeah.
Oh jeez. Well, it is hard to. There's a lot of things going on, but it's not difficult at all to break line of sight with all this stuff on it. Carts, people, carriages, and etc.
Yes. Yeah, she's just sitting on the couch. Yeah, go ahead. Hello.
Pull
Yeah,
out
she's
swords.
fine. She's over there eating a candle.
I found all the drinks from under the sink. What's that
Yeah.
old thing? All the Kool-Aid.
Hey, Patrick really did that with his baby.
Yeah, it was liquid wrench rustrum.
Oh my god.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I think about if my child did that, I would fucking throw up. I would be so upset. I'm serious, man. I can't even imagine. My kids have done plenty of dumb shit though.
I did almost the same thing, except for I took my grandmother's Parkinson's medicine. All of it.
Yeah, he
Did it
did. It was a
help?
bunch of tranquilizers. He was just out. Like he just fell asleep and just was fucking gone.
Oh,
Grandma got
He
the
also
perks.
plugged in a lamp and took the light bulb out and then jammed his finger in it to see if I guess to see if
He
he
turned
was
on.
insane.
And
Yeah,
see
see if
something.
the cartoons were
To see
real.
if I turned on or if the lamp turned on.
Yeah, well, instead it fucking exploded and it was crazy. It scared the shit out of us, man.
I wonder what your
God.
folks thought at that moment. It's like the
They weren't
doctor and
there.
family arrived.
They were busy fucking off at doing other dumb
We
shit.
never really have to ask the question, what the fuck is wrong with me?
But we all found out eventually.
So
It
yeah,
rolls
well.
to the credits. James has AIDS.
I'm gonna bebop the fuck on through that gate without disregard to his questions.
You full on Assassin's Creed through very easily. Assuming to turn around and look at what your friend has gotten into. He pulled out swords. The guard's big halberd, he kind of pushed it in front of him, trying to quickly stop you. And you pulled out your swords, and all the guards in the area have been alerted with the Metal Gear Solid like bing sound, you know, of you just whipping out 2 swords, and you're rapidly surrounded.
I'll pull out my axe and lean over to Death. So we killing everybody?
Well, it just depends on if they decide to send somebody to Lady Watcher.
So many strong men.
Wait,
It
are
must be
we
my
trying to
birthday.
kill the Lady Watcher?
Maybe if you're really nice.
You guys having this conversation in front of the guards?
Yeah,
that
why
are
not?
Employed by her.
Yeah, why not? What is it gonna
All
matter?
right.
I mean, I'm looking at a whole bunch of
It
stones.
doesn't matter much to me. It may matter to Garrett, but you know.
If you want a new character, that's fine. I mean, there's like a dozen guards here. It's like front of the town.
All right. Send somebody to talk to Lady Watcher. We're not interested in fighting you, but if we have to, we will.
I'm not your scribe.
I'm
You're
sorta
under arrest
AFK
for
right
threatening a
now.
guard.
I had to fish-proof my filter because one kept swimming into it.
I see.
So my hands are nasty. I'm gonna go wash my hands. I'll be right back.
Yeah, you're good.
So I've already headed to Lady Watcher.
Oh.
Okay. It'll take you a minute to get there. Longer than this conversation will likely last, though. It's a big town.
Yeah, that's why I'm heading there. So that way when I get there, guards can show up. She can be like, yeah, I don't know.
That, or if she starts shit, I'm just gonna kill everybody.
The guard says, I'm not a scribe. You're under arrest for threatening a member of the guard.
I mean, you threatened me first. You told me I had to do work.
Wait, wait. What's happening? Are we killing everybody or not?
We're just waiting a minute.
God damn it.
John will be back in no time, man.
Wait.
Realistically, it'll take a little while to walk across the city. The guards say, "Put your hands behind your back."
No. No, I don't think that's a healthy option for you.
No, I don't think I will.
I have this dog here who seems to like to eat people whenever my hands are behind my back, so you probably don't want to do that.
You can roll an intimidate to try and slow them down, but you're definitely getting arrested for your actions right now.
Okay.
Man, you know how much of a big of a, you know how big of a I fucking told you so. This is gonna turn out to be.
When in doubt, do a pitch move and throw a bunch of coins on the ground by the poor people so that they get swarmed and run away.
17.
Pretty solid. You know, with a big bad kind of barking at their heels, they back up. You're in this kind of standoff situation where, you know, you're not putting your hands down, and they're guards. They're not just gonna let you in town. You're obviously a psychopath.
Well, maybe.
I'm just flexing behind him.
I think all of us are psychopaths in one way or another in this campaign.
What the fuck was that guy's fucking name? Oh, right. No. A man quickly walks over in between you. Old. He's kind of has the salt and pepper beard that's shaved quite short on his chin. He's a bit short, and he has this lame leg, and he has a wooden crutch. He says, wait. He does happen to have a crutch, yes. He says, wait. Please stop. This is he speaks truth. This man is Lord Balon's emissary, directly toward Lady Watcher. It's very important they get through. He says this in a way I can't quite mimic, but he says it in a captivating, friendly, charismatic way.
It's Ricktavio.
It's very, he says it like they're old friends. It's just got a way about him. Almost bardic, you might say.
It's a mimic. Kill it. I've seen your kind before.
We know what you're trying to do, you son of a bitch.
You guys can give me some quite difficult insight rolls if you want it.
Okay.
I've totally got this. Nobody else needs to roll.
21.
And that's a 5.
Totally got it.
Totally got it. Stand back, watch the professional work.
Yes. In character, not just out of character, you realize that he looks very familiar. It's been a long time, but you work closely with this man. But he has some sort of glamour on his face that makes him look different. But the tone and how he carries himself, it can only be Ricktavio.
Ricktavio!
Ricktavio!
He's speaking these lies to the guards in a very convincing manner. But you are still in control of yourself if you want to do something else.
I will tell him.
Suggestion.
Yeah, I'll tell him. Thank you. I'm glad someone remembers our time here.
Yeah, not continuing to threaten anybody will help, but he's still gonna have to roll for it.
What do I need to roll?
Not you, him.
Oh.
Watch him roll a 1. Arrest Ricktavio too. Ah, son of a bitch.
Fuck every one of you. How's that? Okay.
He walks up to you. He says, "Come now, Eric. Come now. Don't be so pugnacious with the town guards. They're working hard. Actually, perhaps maybe you can give them a small donation to help grease the wheels."
Sure, I'll do that. I'll give him.
Who's Eric?
All the guards kind of look at you.
That's my real name, man.
Holy shit! Why didn't you tell me?
Well, because you have Alzheimer's.
What's that?
Exactly. And I'll take 5 gold out of my pocket and flick it over to the guards. And be like, that is for you to remember who I am next time I come through these gates.
They don't even know who you are now.
All right.
They know that they shouldn't fuck with me now. But what I'm saying is next time that's for them to remember that I'm just some random person. And I'm not
Remember
gonna do their bitch
to
work.
forget.
The handful of guards. I mean, there's a lot, but the handful that are interacting with you and not just watching close by. Um, like that doesn't give you the right to do whatever you want in the city. You remember that.
Oh man, I want to kill him so bad. Uh,
The heroes are here.
I'll look at him and say, you should be thanking the god Musho for all of he has. Yeah, I'll tell him just to fucking whatever and then walk off.
Fucking whatever.
You walk off angrily. Ixalan, getting to Lady Watcher's estate, you know exactly where it is. You get another peek into the city proper, much the same as you've already seen just from your glance in, but everyone is working hard. Before, for better or worse, people mostly worried about their own defense, they worried about the wall, they worried about keeping safe, and had a more defeated attitude. Now they are working, and they're too busy working to worry about that kind of thing. The town seems safe. Nothing is attacking the walls. People are working hard. There's no festivities, no festivals, nothing that isn't in the direct interest of industry. Getting toward Lady Watcher's estate, it is empty and barren.
Wait, have we entered?
No, this is
Ixalan has.
Ixalan.
Oh,
Is there someone nearby that might know where she is? Because I'm assuming that she moved into the castle keep or whatever the fuck.
You might be right about that. There's all kinds of townspeople all around. You could ask someone. Give me a persuasion, just for a friendly conversation.
Persuasion. 18.
More than enough for just a quick question. A man is shaping little pieces of iron into arrowheads. He's got a very small smith's hammer. He's hammering out the sides. You ask him your question.
Excuse me, sir. I know the Lady Watcher used to live here, but it seems that it's barren now. Do you happen to know where she resides at this current time?
Oh yes, of course, lad. The lady has taken over the governor's house, the estate, as is her right, of course.
Oh. Well, I thank you. Be careful with that trade you're doing there. And I'll walk off.
Okay.
And head towards the keep.
Yes. You also know where this is because you guys rescued Arena from here one time, long, long ago. The keep is in perfect condition. The sort of mad governor of before that you guys helped to die. You didn't directly kill him, but you didn't help him survive. Killed his horse. Had left
the guy
it.
at the big bat ate him.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
he was the mad governor, throwing festivals every weekend, you know, that kind of thing.
Yeah, he was basically purging the whole town each weekend.
We could just dance away, Strahd.
What a fucking Disney movie.
Didn't work. Yeah, he had left it derelict in his madness. He only cared for one thing, and that was his kind of insane rules and regulations on the how people should act in this town and the happiness quotients he demanded. Now it is a beautiful, well-kept estate. The large 3-story house is a not garden exactly, but some kind of gray-green vines grow outside, and everything's clean and proper. Many guards stand outside. Um,
How big are they?
uh, let's see. Uh, there's like a half dozen or so you see right in the front door. They're
Yeah,
kind
but
of
how big are they?
Yeah,
they range.
I don't think half dozen is a size.
Well, no. Yeah, you said they were mini guards. I just wasn't
I know that's
sure.
why I was going with you, Patrick.
They actually have frog cast on them. So, uh, some mounted on very strong-looking horses. Some with massive spiked-collared dogs, huge, and leaving these long trails of spit from their giant mouths. Um, Lady Watcher wasted no time sweeping away the old city governor. Her symbol, now freshly emblazoned on cloth and metal alike. Um,
Does
her
that s-
symbol.
does that symbol does any part of the symbol resemble anything like Strahd's?
No, her symbol is a gavel placed in front of like a purple silver diamond kind of design.
All right.
Just that's just what you perceive. Nothing's particular. What do you do?
Um, I guess I'll walk up to one of the guards. Excuse me, sir. Does the lady have a moment of time to meet with an old friend?
Um, he says, "What's your appointment?"
I don't necessarily have an appointment, but I'm pretty sure if you go tell her that one of her acquaintances that helped her in the event of the Mad Baron's downfall, I think she can make some time.
Give me a persuasion to try.
Persuasion to try. All right. That's if I turn the dice properly instead of my head, 17.
17, pretty strong. Give me people. Give me a disadvantage. Give me another roll just in case. People come up to him all day. And they're like, "I need to speak to Lady Watcher now."
An 11.
Yeah, just like he doesn't know who you are. I mean, we know who you are, but he doesn't. People come up to him all day. He's like, "I need to speak to Lady Watcher now. It's the most important thing." So, he says,
Okay.
"No, you need to make an appointment."
Well, I'm fairly certain that I don't need an appointment, and I'm pretty sure that if you bring this to her, she'll know exactly who's here, and I'll take out one of the earrings.
Hmm. That is a big, gaudy, expensive earring. What would he think about that? Well, if you're a crazy person, he doesn't get what you're going for. So he'll wave over a guard who, one of the big dog carrying ones walks over. The big, looks to be a mastiff, is leaking drool on your shoes as it gives you a long sniff. Um, he hands the leash over to the guard that you're speaking to, and the guard that you're speaking to hands the earring over to him, and he goes inside. Other party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A new person has accosted you and is now using you, Dathis, to as a crutch, and he's hobbling along, directing you into an alleyway. What do you do about this?
I'm gonna turn to Ricktavio and be
We
like,
recognize him though, right?
Who? One person did.
"I did."
Yes.
I'm gonna look him over and say, "You're not gonna fuck me in this alley, are you, Ricky?"
He says, "Well, I am a part-time bard, so the cards are
Wait,
still on the table.
what exactly are you full time then?
We can talk about that
Horny.
when we get to a safe spot."
Horny
Sounds like a
full
plan to
time.
me.
The rest of you consent to this. Just let me know, when you have
Yeah,
any objection.
I have no.
I don't want to lead you guys around.
Are they going to fuck?
Turn around with a smile and be like, "Yeah."
Oh.
Taking a few
I really-
streets and alleys, you do not go home with this man. Um, Instead, you go to an abandoned fishmonger's business. The house still smelling vaguely of fish and brine, though fishing had long been since too dangerous to keep up, and is now just empty and abandoned.
It smells like
Entering
Mandy.
Gross.
Entering the house, you see a handful of people that all look up at your appearance. A mix of people, a few maimed, a few angry looking anarchist types, young and full of vigor, a mishmash of people not exactly wanting to go with the city's newfound direction.
I'll look at Ricktavio and say, "What is this?"
He, Ricktavio, now within a safe domicile, drops his hurt leg act, changes his posture, and becomes almost a different person instantly. If you didn't know any better, you'd say some magic was. Um, He says, "Well, it started out with me taking in a few strays that couldn't work hard enough to avoid getting kicked out, and it has since evolved to a group of us thinking a little bit more is going on with Lady Watcher than meets the eye, and what we can do about it."
Hmm. So she's been pushing everyone around since we left.
Yes, she's turned the city into a work camp, sending tons and tons of supplies to unknown locales. He says, if you've come for your hunt, I do have something for you. And he hands you a map. It is small and crudely drawn. In a big circle, there's a kind of heavy-handed mark for Vlaki, and then a kind of like dotted way down southwest. There's a big X.
And
Uh,
what is this map for?
a gift from your hunters you hired.
Oh, okay, okay.
They await you now.
Hmm.
I thought I told the guy at the gate I'm not a hunter.
Ricktavio goes to shake your hand. He says, "I don't believe we've met before."
Oh, I don't know. Who are you?
Uh, Call me Daniel. I was a woodsman turned woodworker turned maimed man. I now run errands for Lady Watcher when she needs.
Right. Why do they keep calling you Ricktavio something or another?
Oh, I'm him as well.
Are you like Eric?
How many names do you have?
I've used Eric before, but that's what I called him. I have many, many names. I guess I could tell you. You knew me as a bard. Others know me as a hunter. Some know me as a woodsman.
Are you sure your name isn't Ashura? Do you happen to be some other races too? I mean, what are we talking about here?
No, he said his name is Derek.
But who I am actually is a monster hunter.
Ah, and what are you doing here?
I have gotten unfortunately wrapped up in this city and its problem, and my heart is too bleeding to just let it go.
What else to do? Do you want to go kill Lady Watcher?
That's an idea. I had a outright murder is one way to go about it. He says nervously.
Well, have I got the guy for you?
That's certainly in the cards that we'll totally use.
I had a few other ideas, though. He says, as we go back to Ixalan. Lady Watcher awaits you in her tea room. She is in meeting with someone else. Uh, as you are ushered in by the guard, she ushers them away. The tall, statuesque, busty. We made
Vampire
her.
lady.
Yeah, we made her look like that one chick last time. So her tall nature. She's not literally 9 feet tall, but she might be like closer to 6 foot for a lady. You know. She's tall and statuesque. She sits in her tea room very elegantly, a long flowing white dress, and she looks at you curiously as you enter. She says, "Oh, my old friend Ixalan, what is so important?"
Well, Lady Watcher, it's a pleasure to see you again.
Pleasure's all mine.
I'm sure.
Nothing's gay about this conversation.
She's a lady.
We
She's
had
got 7 testicles. I'm sure she's a lady.
She's a 6'4", heavy forearmed.
she's an Amazon. She likes to
She's
scoop
a
snoop.
plumber.
Penis.
Well, we had heard some changes had come across the Valaki, and we were interested to see how well you fared so far. And it looks like, well, it looks like the town itself has come across some drastic changes.
Says, yes, of course. Insert elegant, like Victorian lady voice here. I've
Giggle,
turned
giggle, giggle.
I've turned Valaki into a squandering waste heap where people waited to die, into an industrious, thriving city, and it's thanks in no small part to you.
No, well, you give us too much credit. But I can't help but notice it seems like there isn't any need for protection, but there sure are a lot of activities going around to make armaments. If the city doesn't need protection and they're perfectly fine and you know everything's running smoothly, what's the need to make so many types of weaponry?
Says, well, protection comes at a price. We pay um, a tithe to the lord of this land, and we get to live happily and peacefully as long as we do so.
Oh, I
Well,
see.
he fucks with
So,
us a lot, so
Are you trying to tell us that you're the lord of the land or something?
y'all aren't there.
Yeah, yeah. I'm just thinking out loud.
Well, I can understand that. Paying for your own protection as well. But it's nice to see the city is actually active and flourishing in a sense. Is there
I
anything that
could not agree more.
is there anything
Uh,
that you have need for us?
First of all, does she trust you? She does. She does trust you. That you think you know of. um, hmm. She says yes. Not everyone enjoys my rule in town. Some people don't like to work. Some people like to live and squander in their own lazy ways.
Mhm.
It seems a group has gotten together. A little what's the medieval term for some of this? I'm getting into like modern stuff. A group has gotten together that seems to oppose me. They're spreading rumors. They're spreading lies. Um,
A
if you could
rebellion.
if you could look around and figure something out and maybe silence them, it would be much worth your while.
Have you thought about running for senator?
And she's like, I am the Senate.
I am the Senate.
All right. So while she's doing that, I'll take the ring that I've gotten at the beginning of this campaign and kind of slip it on my hand while my I'm still cloaked, and I'll tell her, of course, lady. I'll relay this to my party, and we'll see what we can dig up and find any of the juicy details to kind of alleviate this problem that you have. And I'll take my hand that has the ring on it and place it across to my shoulder
Oh,
and give a slight bow. And the ring that I have on has the emblem of Strahd on it.
oh my god. Okay. Um, she kind of claps her hands together. Says, "Excellent. I'm so glad you're back. Uh, it's so wonderful to have someone competent that I know can solve a problem. I think we together can do great things."
Oh, I'm sure that we could. But much like most deals, sadly enough, we can't just go based on charm and agreeance. There does have to be some type of compensation for it. And with that, what is it that you would so kindly supply us with to do this deed?
This is this town is my oyster now, ripe for plucking. Anything you want can be yours. Um,
I don't want
gold.
to know anything about you plucking your oyster, lady.
I was about to say,
Keep
bro.
that shit to yourself.
No one wants to know about you plugging that big old 6 foot fucking leather catcher's mitt. You big nasty bitch.
Gold,
Hold
men,
on. Let her
land.
finish. Let her finish.
Gold, men, land. All can be yours. Say only what you need.
You, man, you know I'm straight, right? Just what makes you think I'm gay? Why do you think I want men? What's up with that? You judgmental bitch.
Fighting men.
Holes is holes, baby.
Yeah.
That's all she wants. Some holes.
Well, lady, I'm
Good movie.
Yes.
surprised at the generosity you have. That is very gracious of you to offer us such important and costly things. So, I will meet back with my crew, my team, my friends, our party, our group, and I will give them the details of our conversation we had. If there's nothing else, then I bid you a good day. And I'll give another bow.
Her face is beaming. Her pale visage um, turned so happy with someone with such good, dignified manners who can solve a problem and isn't coming to her with their own problems. You see her mood has increased tenfold, and she wraps her large hands around yours and shakes them, heartily.
Her large, hairy hand.
And with that, I'll
uh,
tell her, good day, lady. May your other meetings be fruitful for you. And I'll turn and start walking out.
gives you a beautiful, elegant smile. Sort of Mona Lisa like. Other
Big bright,
party.
big bright red booty.
Other party.
Hey.
How about we go murder Lady Watcher, says you.
Uh,
Yep.
Ricktavio kind of puts his hands up and says that the nuclear option is still on the table, of course. Not that he knows what that is or what that means. um,
Oh, good. I don't have to say what.
said I believe I had a slightly different plan. I wanted to get some more information first. Um, the supply carts have to be going somewhere. Um, if
Not-
if you all could sneak onto one of them, arrive at their destination, and see exactly what they're being used for, that would give some very valuable answers to what exactly is going on here and why.
mm, mm.
um,
I'm not necessarily the sneaky type.
Yeah. I'm supposed to be really busy killing people or chopping stumps. I don't remember which one it was. All day.
Yeah, don't listen to him. He hits things good.
Well, the only trouble sneaking wise you have is getting onto the carts themselves, but there are many ways around that. You could talk your way in. You could strong arm your way in. He gives a pointed look at you, Yarg. Um, or you could try to sneak. That's just my idea, of course.
yeah, I'm not so great at sneaking myself, but I can definitely kill somebody if you need it.
Or let some gold slip hands. That always works.
Well, my brother here, he's loaded. So
Hmm,
let's go with that plan.
maybe we should have sex in the alley.
Oh man.
Oh,
Feel like I
Ricktavio, that was always on the table.
What in particular could we do to help?
Have
Uh,
sex in the
I
alley.
thought you
wait,
were
what do you mean?
Well,
I
like,
just told you.
Well, I
Yeah,
mean,
but-
yeah,
I
but
thought you were trying to get the details on
They were
how
still
y'all were going to fuck in the
relatively
alley.
vague. No. That's still relatively vague. Like, it's money switching hands. Like, are there other people who you have in in that are around her? Like, what all do you know so far? What do you want to know?
Okay. I want to know, Ricktavio says, what all this industry is for. What are we making this? What are we making these weapons for? Where are they going and why? Um, and more importantly, to whom? And the way I want to get around to find this out is to hijack a carriage and go to the destination to see what's going on. And I
Hmm.
think your party is perfect for it, and that's my idea.
I mean, I'm down with that. What do we know about the location that we're going to? Is there anything that's known?
I do not know. It's top secret.
Hmm.
If it was more out in the open, I would be less curious.
Do you plan on accompanying us to the location?
He says, I do not.
Hmm.
I have to keep a watch here, keep these people safe.
Who watches the Lady Watcher?
who watches?
She bathes
Yeah,
every other
we
day.
should know by now he's an NPC. He don't
Yeah,
really leave the area.
yeah.
He just gives the
Maybe if one of
quest.
you had something to do on this Thursday, I would enjoy it.
Okay, well, that's fine. We can figure it out if you give us like, you know, is there anything else that we may need to know? Are there specific people on carts that you can trust more than others?
I can tell you where they're being packed and shipped, and he'll give you a location of a big kind of warehouse area.
Okay, well, works for me.
Says, I think you'll be doing a lot of good for the town. Says something is up, something is going on that isn't right.
Yeah, no, ever since I saw her, I felt like something was right.
My pants don't fit right anymore once I saw it. Ixalan, you got separated. What are you doing now?
Hmm.
How are you guys gonna find each other again?
Sounds like halfway through he forgot that he was trying to save us from the guards at the gate and then left.
No.
I yell,
Um.
Marco.
Oh, I had something. I was okay. So, as I'm leaving the keep, I want to take note of anywhere that looks like it's the weakest point of guard patrol.
To do what now? What are you doing?
I want to take note of where the weakest point of guard control is
Oh,
as
you just
I'm
take note of it.
yeah, like
Uh,
where like if I notice any patrol patterns that seem a little off or where they're not really patrolling as much.
give me a perception check.
Perception 23.
Damn. Taking a bit of time to watch them. Um, let's see. They big iron gate all around the grounds, and they keep around it and walk in a big square. Um, they don't go inside though. They just keep an eye on the gate. So you have this initial like White House gate with guards in front, but getting over that hump, you have kind of free reign of the grounds. As far as weaknesses specifically, you'd have to be in the moment. Wait until like two of the mounted guards might pass, and in their passing, there's this big gap where they're going in opposite directions, and no one's watching that section for a while. You just kind of have to wait, take your chance.
All right.
Yep,
Uh,
just like the gardens in Ocarina of Time.
Exactly.
So as I'm taking note of this, I'll also take the ring back off and put it back in my pocket.
No.
Place it right back on his wiener where it belongs.
See, this is the reason why I keep things like this. Y'all ask me why you keeping that. There's a fucking reason sometimes because it can come out.
I
And
told
usually,
you to keep it. I don't know what you're talking about.
yeah, but the other stuff, the fancy necklace I have, you never know, bribery. I still got the bottle of wine from Strahd's family.
I thought you used that.
Nope,
I thought you gave it to somebody.
nope. All right, so
Don't make me start learning lessons. I'll keep all the teeth of all the people I punch.
That'd be cool.
you know what?
Make a necklace.
I'm gonna go back to the church and check on the priest there.
Okay. Had you interacted with this priest before? I cannot remember.
Yeah, that's where we had the bones of Saint Andal.
Oh, of course. Yes.
That's where that kid's going to be too, huh?
Of course.
That's where the guy who stole the bones is not because he's dead.
God, you guys murdered the shit out of him. Put him in a closet. Locked his ass in, dude. Like bullying.
I thought we threw him over the side of the. Somebody
That's what
must
you did
have.
with his corpse.
We did. So
Well.
He had to get there. He's like, I don't owe you an explanation for anything. And you're like, okay, we take that as a direct threat.
Well, it looks like you're going to die.
Sounds like my kind of party.
So yeah, I'll go by
Ixalan,
there and check see how the priest is doing. If there's been any distress since the event that's happened.
Ixalan, the large church is closed and doors locked. They shouldn't be at this time of day.
I wonder.
Yeah.
I wonder.
Um. Then I'll take a peek around, kind of look and see. Are the windows boarded up or anything?
No, not boarded up.
All right, I'll find
Taking
one.
taking a look inside, and it's just empty. It's just dark and empty.
All right, I'm gonna take. I'm gonna find a window that's relatively loose or unlocked and climb on in.
Give me a sleight of hand, please.
That's
Just
an
for
11.
You don't break anything, but there is a decisive as you lift open the window. Perhaps somebody painted over it.
Fucking painters.
That's fine. And as I get in, I'll do my usual fade into shadows and
Give me your stealth.
stroll around and look and see. Natural 20,
Oh my god.
so 31.
Good lord, man.
So somebody did hear you make the sound of the window. That I'm not going to repeat, but you see a guard's head. He kind of leans to the side to get in through the window. Not the big like stained glass ones you can't open, but some of the side windows you can. He says, "Oi, any kids in there? I'm gonna beat your ass." He
Is
looks.
this place?
Look at you
Is this
little bitch
place
sneaking about.
located
You
in?
come in there and chopped your knees.
Is this place located in the south?
Wait, who all
Yes.
is this? Is
You
this
can't
just
get out.
John?
Yes, just sticks along.
Damn it, I wanted to be like, did he say eat my ass?
He says, "I'm gonna whip your ass with a club if you get out. Don't get out of there."
He's gonna eat my ass in the club. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You walked right into that one.
Forget me. Oh god. Fucking hell.
This is what touching a light bulb in your formative years does to you.
That's what led to all that finger blasting dogs.
Do you say anything to this Ixalan?
No.
He takes a good look. No hope of seeing you. None on this earth. He can't see anything. He closes the window behind him.
I'll give
You're
it a few
alone
minutes,
in a church.
and once I don't
Dark
really
and
hear
quiet.
anything, I'll kind of lightly step around and go look in each room and see if I can see anything that's been cleaned out, or if the priest's office or wherever he normally stays for things like that.
A bit the opposite of cleaned out. It is unclean. Seems to be a light covering of dust falling down from the wooden rafters above, as well as just some things that accumulate over weeks of non-use. Seems like this was just closed one day, and the priest or his parishioners were not given a chance to even get anything of value that they cared about. The doors are locked, told not to come back.
Anything unusual? Any is
Pretty fucking unusual to me.
well, no, I'm talking like on the priest's desks. Are there a number of scrolls or writings or anything like notes, anything like that?
It says, "I am Lord Voldemort, a dildo lover."
Only mundane. Some scribblings about the Morning Lord and some sermons he's going to give. He keeps track of people's problems that he's going to pray for or whatever. Just mundane, priestly business. No foul play can be seen.
Do I see in all of this? Do I see any thieves' cant?
Roll perception.
26.
Yes. It seems you're not the first to visit, and there's the one of the many, many symbols you know of nothing valuable.
All right.
Other party.
Yes.
Ricktavio has entrusted you with a mission to help the greater good. There
By
seems to be
murdering
more
everybody in the city.
by chopping stumps up or pulling stumps up. Ricktavio, Bleeding Heart, has asked you to help him. You've agreed. What do you do now?
Um, we will try to connect with John by looking around the city.
Okay. Any ideas with how to find the stealthiest man and alive?
Well, the first place I'd go to, because I'm not going to go to fucking what's her name's house, would probably be to try to talk to the priest or the boy to see if they knew where he might have gone or in the city or if they saw him. So I would think I would go to the.
That is a connecting string between you two, for sure.
Yeah, you could say that.
You guys kind of started this off on the biggest mission. Yes, getting there, you see, church is closed and dark. During the middle of the day like this, there would at least be a few people here, but there is no one and nothing.
I'm gonna look at around for a guard.
No one's guarding the church specifically, but there are guards in the area you can speak to.
I'll find a guard and ask them what happened with the church. Why is it closed?
Um, he says, "Oh, you new here? Lady wants to put a stop to all that. She says it's not productive."
Where is the priest that was working at the church and the boy that was there as well?
Uh, he says that I do not know. They would have been given jobs and assigned to do things. Speaking of, what are you doing in the middle of the day like this?
Killing people.
Oh man.
God,
No,
they have to
no,
ask.
no.
It's just,
I was supposed to be killing stumps. I mean,
I
chopping
was-
stumps.
I'm
Oh.
specific. I'm on a specific assignment
It's one of
directly
the two.
from Lady Watcher, looking for another one of our companions who all work directly for her. So I don't think you should be messing with any of our work. It's really none of your business.
oh, how haughty! Give me a persuasion to make that fly.
How haughty.
Yeah,
Oh.
Ooh, that would be a 20.
Smack.
Yeah,
Talking,
bitch.
talking a big game.
It's a
Says,
fucking
oh,
20.
oh. he says,
Yep.
"Oh, my apologies. Sorry.
Yeah, you
I
goddamn
should have
right, you're
known.
sorry.
Why else
Shut
would
your
you be just walking
fucking
around?"
mouth.
Jesus Christ.
Watch your ass, you fucking bitch. Oh my god.
That's all I know.
All right. Well, I'll go try to find. Are there any other like people working in town in any like specific, like anybody that we recognize at all? People from the bar, or anything like that?
Just
Tavern.
tell me what you want to know, and I'll fix
Is
this.
the is the
This is how
tavern?
I found you guys. I got a solid plan. Don't worry.
Excellent. You hear a lot of loud voices from right outside the church. If you were curious.
Screaming about how angry they are.
Yeah, I'll wait a bit to see where it goes.
You hear a slightly muffled, slightly familiar tone coming up, and you hear the edges of words from where you're at. Something, something, Lady Watcher, something, something. I work directly, something, something.
Fucking
Something,
bitch.
something, something,
This
something. Murder people.
this motherfucker. Something.
Yeah, I'm gonna strangle you. You'd have to get a little
Words,
closer.
script. What's my line?
Yeah, the tavern is
Tale
still
of that
open to
bitch.
knowledge.
Something. All right. Well, I guess I'll leave the church and start going toward the tavern. If
Okay.
if John hasn't said anything at this point.
No, I was listening to the free entertainment.
Garrett, what do I have to roll to go find some smokable herbs in the woods?
Survival.
Let's survive, baby. Yeah.
That's
Oh, right.
a 19.
He ends
I
up
can go
smoking a
with
bunch
him,
of.
and I can kill the. Oh wait, the people or the stumps. Which one am I supposed to be doing?
Well,
I'll make
okay.
stumps. We'll start with the stumps and make my way up to people.
Turn people into stumps. Got
Yeah,
it.
give people stumps for feet. That's what.
The guard gives you a worried look over his thing. Jams, you have to go outside the city to go into the forest. So it's your first problem.
Are the guards gonna give me the third degree?
Yes, probably.
Are they gonna want to search my bags, man? Because like I know my rights.
Maybe.
This is Valaki, where your rights
I don't know
are.
how many pounds of hash you want to bring in.
You have no rights. You only have wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, haven't we talked about women's rights enough? We need to talk about women's wrongs.
God damn it.
Jesus fucking Christ.
If they want equal rights, we should be able to give them equal lefts.
What the fuck?
You never heard that one?
Oh, what the fuck?
That one's not me, but yeah, I've heard that one.
Oh my god.
Exelon, your friends are leaving. If you want to sneak up and slit their throats or whatever it is you do.
No,
Whatever. it is that you
How
do.
bad do you want to play Hard Spring?
I'll trail behind them.
Okay. You guys head to the familiar tavern. God help me, I cannot remember what it's called. It's been a long time.
I don't even. Wait, this isn't the same one that was changed to be named after what's my last character's name, huh?
No, that was the Wizard of the Wines. That
Yeah.
was the winery. This is the bar where you met the Were-Raven.
Oh shit!
His
Yes.
brother, stepbrother, whatever. Doesn't matter.
Don't ask me. This is all way before my time.
It's true.
Hey, but
What are you doing, Step Were Raven?
yeah, I'll keep an eye out for the Were Ravens.
And as you enter, a long, lanky, tall man greets you from an empty bar. Seeing you, he gives a big smile through his thick, wiry beard, and he walks over to you, towering at kind of like a 6'7", but very thin. He gives you a firm handshake. Says, "It's good to see you again."
You've never seen me before.
I don't know who the fuck you are.
I've never seen him. Remember, this is a new character.
I thought you wanted to retcon the Were Raven stuff.
Oh,
Be one.
did we? I mean, I'm totally okay with
That's
that.
what you said.
It is what I wanted, but I didn't think we were. I didn't think you would be down for it.
No, you have the amulet now that you've taken
Oh.
off Kalir.
Yeah, that works. Yeah, sure. We're fucking.
okay,
Hey,
doesn't-
yo,
Maybe they have trouble discerning like
we're gonna. He and I are gonna.
Ravens have
sit-
famously bad vision.
yeah.
Okay, he doesn't say good to see you again.
All
Are
you
you
elves
openly-
look the
are you
same.
open- Are you wearing the
Oh.
pendant?
Maybe
yeah.
he's referring to the group in general.
I'll
Yeah, he
just pull
takes-
it out and I'll pull it and show it to him and be like, my brother died, but he told me about all of you, and I wanted to come here and speak with you about how I could help.
I just wanted to let you know I'm really down with what you do.
Yeah. I'm cool, man. I'm cool. Yeah, he gives a. As you enter, he sees the pendant, gives a knowing nod, kind of changing his demeanor from, normal shopkeep to business. Like, what do you need? What can I do for you? Is there trouble? That kind of thing. As you explain.
I'll explain to him what we've learned since we got into town, and basically say clearly there's more going on here that we need to know about and help with.
He says, yes, from the oddly empty bar, if you were curious. He says, yes, we're keeping track of that as well. Strahd's minions move everywhere, here included, with you. The only obvious assumption is that Lady Washer is working directly for Strahd. That's the theory we're going with now.
I'll walk in, and
Wait,
as I do
what?
so, I'll tell him. I'll make the comment. Yes, it is here indeed that situation is prominent.
Wait, you're saying that she works directly for Strahd?
You're hearing things.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck.
Jark, you're
No.
hearing things. Don't worry about it. It's okay. We'll let you know
Uh,
when it's time to swing.
I am almost certain that I heard Eric say something about Strahd.
I don't know who the fuck Eric is, but
God.
That's his name. He told me that's his real name.
It was. I was lying. I was lying. It's not my real
Why
name.
would you lie to me?
Because those guards were very just they were trying to cause trouble, and unfortunately we couldn't kill them yet.
I don't believe you. I
We
think
haven't-
you're lying to me now.
We haven't
Well,
been playing with hero points yet, but if I were to give some out, I think I would give some to Yard because your
Yeah,
your
for sure.
RP is top notch. Eric said.
I don't mean to cut this conversation kind of short, but the conversation that we need to have, we need more.
It's killed a bitch, right?
Again.
I'm saying it quietly so it's safe.
We'll let you know when it's time to swing. Just hold off, okay? I know you holding back a good bit. There'll be time.
It's getting really hard.
We need a place to discuss sensitive matters without prying ears.
We're in an empty bar.
He says,
This is a strange place. There's supposed to be people here buying beers.
yes,
Sometimes
Lady
places aren't as empty as you think they are.
Lady
Like
Washer
Eric?
is banned ale drinking until 7 p.m., which is an affront to humanity, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean I agree.
Oh,
with
she's
you.
gotta die. Nope. Nope. Nope.
To
I don't
Raven
care if
Manatee,
she
even.
works for Strahd or not, she dies. Tonight, I'm going in.
As far as I can tell, we're pretty alone here. I also have my third floor rookery, if you wanted to go a little bit farther.
I like that name.
That would be a better option because just because we look like we're alone doesn't necessarily mean we are alone.
This is fair. I have very good eyes. I believe I would be able to tell, but I trust your judgment there. He says there's no need to lock up. No one's allowed to come in, and he kind of takes you up to the 3rd floor if you all go.
Yeah.
2nd floor, small rooms that people rent. Very, very simple, hard bed, kind of cloth and pine straw pillows. There's a ladder going up to the 3rd floor, which is in the rafters. Small, cramped. There's a couple of boxes in here, some empty ale barrels. Um, there is a raven sitting on the window sill from the so-called rookery. He said
How big is this raven? Would you say? Is it?
it's normal
It's
size.
that man sized.
No, it's
I
not a
mean,
big
is it
giant.
Holy shit!
is it quoting Nevermore?
You could.
Straight up, if I saw a giant man-sized fucking raven sitting on something, I'd be like, "We're gonna fucking die." That's just
Yeah.
that's what's happening.
Um, there's nowhere to sit, so he kind of just leans against the wall. You can all sit on barrels or the floor, or just stand as needed.
Yeah, I'm good. I don't. I have no need to sit.
He has to bend down his lanky frame to fit up here uncomfortably, but he says, "Yes, uh, the Ravens keep watch of this town. We assume the worst about this Lady Watcher and her changes. Though our numbers are few and far between, we can do little for it. But you seem to have some corroborating evidence." He looks at you, Ixalan.
Yeah, you could say that. I did speak with the lady earlier today. She made a very
Uncomfortable sexual assault.
no, she's not a bard. She made sure that her current guest was excused to promptly talk to me,
Hmm.
and in discussing the state of the town and its prosperity that it so seems to have currently, she did tell me that all of the armaments being made are being sent out because they are a tithe that they have to pay to the lord of the land. And
Who's
this
that?
very well, the last time we were here, she offered us anything that we could want, but she made one single statement, and I aptly declined it because she said Lord Strahd. And with the statement of the Lord of the Land, it's safe to assume that all of the weaponry she's making is going to him. Now where? I I don't know. I surmise that she wouldn't even share that with me, but it's safe to say that everything everyone's making in the town is being sent to Strahd to bolster an army. I could probably back this even more so that I slipped on a ring of Strahd that I had found some time ago, and she seemed to be elated that we would do some bidding for her and find out who the brigand of people were spreading these rumors and false lies about her and rid them.
Uh, he nods. He says, "Yes, that was my first assumption as well. The obvious answer to who someone like Lady Watcher would follow in any capacity. I think only someone like the Devil's Strahd would have sway over her. Um, raising an army, you say? Do you have any evidence for that?"
No, I don't have evidence for that. However, she did mention that if we were to quell the lies and the rumors and the negativity that's being spoken about her, she offered whatever we could want: money, land, men to use in battle. So,
Yorick is sitting in the corner, like visibly rubbing his head, like I don't know what you're talking about anymore.
He's like,
Words.
I'm late for my stump job.
You're talking
They're gonna
too
be
much.
so mad.
Still stump people.
Make
So,
stump people.
so
That's
if
all
she
I
can
gotta
offer
remember.
offer us an army, then it's safe to say she knows where she can find one that's not within the town.
Yeah, makes sense.
He says, "You make a very good point. I think you have a lot of good information collected. I had feared that very conclusion and hoped with my own heart that that wasn't the truth, but I can see very few other ways around it." Um, he says,
Murder.
with this knowledge,
Hey, somebody said the magic word. What? I heard murder. I heard it. Who said it?
with this knowledge, uh, our timetable might have to be moved up. There's only so few of us left. He kind of says to himself, "God, what are we gonna do?" Says in a despairing tone.
Well, at that point, like, I'd like to bring up the fact that I'd like to continue the legacy with my brother with what he wanted to do, and I'd like to be part of the Were Ravens in order to help them quell the trouble of Lady Watcher.
Hearing this brings a very pained look in his eyes, and he says, "I don't know if
Son,
you know
son,
this,
you're
but
too gay.
um, the Amber Temple is not a place that anyone can enter any longer."
You see, you say that, but we actually have a strong need to go there. And I'll pull out one of the cards, the tarot card that still has the sword on it, and I'll pull out the journal, like Strahd's journal, and flip to him to show him the correlation between uh, what's his fucking brother's name?
Sergey.
Yeah, Sergey and his sword, and where Strahd had dismantled it and broken it, and the supposed rumors of where it's being kept.
He gives a sad, hearty laugh, kind of like the laugh of someone who's kind of given up, like a weight was lifted off his shoulders. And he says, "Well, if that's your path forward, then maybe I should just retire, because no one survives the Amber Temple,
Well,
not even the Were Raven."
maybe you could give us some hints on
Well,
what.
good news. We're no one.
Yeah.
Let me ask you
Uh,
this: has anyone ever survived the Dragon Knights of Argynvost?
The dragon. What?
Does he know what that is? He's a very smart guy. He actually doesn't. The Children's Tale, that has nothing to do with this.
That seems to
The
be what
who?
everyone
Yeah.
says. However, we can all attest that it is no tale.
I'll agree with you.
I don't really know what they're talking about, but we
That
fought a
was
blood
the
dragon.
Yep, he did.
that was the guy.
Yeah, that was the blood dragon and the Vladimir.
Yep.
Yep, nope, don't know what you're talking about, but I hit a lot of people along the way.
That's the
Jarn,
way
Jarn, do
we
you
need
remember
you.
that bonfire we lit in the castle?
Yep,
Okay, that's where we were. That was the
there
keep of
was
the
a blood
Dragon Knights of
dragon.
Argon. Yeah, that was Castle Argynvost, and that's where the Dragon Knights held their meetings.
After that, it gets a little bit fuzzy, and then I come back, and then we did some other things.
He says, "If you could unseal the blood of the first world, there would be no one more deserving to be a were raven than you." He says to all of you, whoever wants to be one.
Yeah, it's me. What do we have to? So wait, what? I don't really understand what we have to do. Like, completely out of character and everything if need be, but like I don't know what.
Out of character, the abbot warned you, as well as a few other hints here and there, that the Amber Temple has been taken over and is a very dangerous place.
Yeah,
It
no
was
one
once
survives going there. Like no one's ever came back alive to say anything about what's in there and what's done or what goes on.
a good portion of the were ravens that have tried are now dead is due to trying to take back the Amber Temple.
What is the Amber Temple though? Like I don't remember its significance.
Few would know. The abbot
Amber
told you
Temple is
as
where
much as
the
he.
sword is at, right?
Correct.
Yes. Few would know. The abbot told you as much as he knew, and he knows a lot. The Amber Temple was a place where evil relics and prisoners and magics were kept in better times. But once
Ah.
Strahd took over, it rapidly shifted from a prison to a sort of, playground.
Okay.
Yeah.
The tall man, the tall were raven, says that is in the future, though. For now, what are we going to do about Valaki?
We killed a lady, right?
Uh,
He says that'll be difficult.
nah,
I
I don't
don't
think so.
think so. The axe just goes down really fast and she dies.
She is well guarded by an elite retinue,
Well,
and I fear that if we
Well,
don't
I
stop
haven't
her,
seen a rectum that I can't alleviate.
well, I can assure you that
Rectum.
we can get to the
Damn near
lady
killed him.
fairly easy, without concern or without any protection being there.
I also fear that if her supply lines aren't broken, they will just continue unabated.
Hmm.
But without order coming from her, they wouldn't be able to continue.
I'm gonna. Well, with what's going on, we can do we can do the plan that fucking Ricktavio, whatever his fucking Derek. Derek, is that his real name?
Rudolfo,
It's
Ricktavio?
Devin.
There's too many goddamn names for him, man.
Yeah,
Uh
It's
Ricktavio.
Devin, Eric. You
so
should pay attention to their names.
oh, yesterday. Wait, let me just interject this. You guys all get a kick out of this shit. So yesterday, I go to pick up Arlen from school, and I'm like, "Hey, honey, how was your day?" And she's like, "Oh, we learned about Stephen Martin." And I was like,
The
I don't,
comedian?
I don't know who that is. Yeah, that was like Steve Martin. That can't be who she's talking about. I was like, I don't know who Stephen Martin is, and she was like, he was he was a really important guy who got all of the black people and the brown people to be friends. And I was like, I think you're talking about Martin Luther King. And she's like, yeah, that's his name. Yeah. And I was like, and then we kept talking and said Stephen Martin again, and I was like, who the fuck? Oh, god damn it. Okay, no, it's Martin Luther King. And like she changed his name like 4 or 5 more times in the conversation. And I'm like, god damn it, what are we talking about? Who the fuck are these people?
Steve
That
Madden.
is
Steve
awesome.
Madden. That's yeah.
Yeah.
John Madden
Steve
did
Madden.
all that.
Steve Jobs.
Yeah, Martin Sheen really.
Yeah. He had a dream one time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, so we could do the whole deal that Ricktavia wants to do, and we can go from there. That will let us know about the supply lines and everything, and maybe possibly shut them down, while simultaneously learning about enough information that we could take down more than just Lady Watcher in the long run.
You are speaking amongst yourselves. This kind of doesn't involve him any longer.
Well,
What's the party plan?
if you would like, I can go back and tell her that we discussed
Fuck yourself.
about. Stop, Chloe. I'm
Can
talking.
can we just kill her and go like after? Can we just like leave her
Yes,
body and like
please,
Well,
please,
I was going to say
please.
that
Come
I can go talk to her and tell her that we've agreed to kind of root out who these people are and that they plan on trying to uh, find a way to where the supply chain is, and that we can kind of act as guards along the way to stop any ambush and kind of like double agent the whole thing.
Smart.
Solid idea. We could also slowly fuck up things on the way.
Yeah, that's
Or
what I'm
like
saying.
we can poison some motherfuckers and just, or we could just let Yarrick just
Yes.
do
Yes.
his own thing.
Ah,
Yeah.
you've proved your worth. Why do we're gonna let you into Strahd's keep. You guys all seem to have wooden stakes on you. I don't.
The chopsticks.
But yeah,
Don't you worry about that, baby.
that's the idea. I tell her that we'll act as kind of a lookout guard for the caravan that's going because we found rumors that they were planning on an ambush to interrupt the chain line or to figure out where the supplies were going. But in turn, we're the ones that are setting the ambush for the supply chain.
We're ambushing from within.
Is that confirmed plan, everyone?
Yep, works for me.
You all go back to Lady Watcher's estate. You know very well where it is. As you walk up, the guards, recognizing you at least,
On
Ixalan.
the way up there, I do make clear that like, wait, are we killing her now or later?
Okay, Jark, when we get inside, do not mention killing anything but
Stumps.
no.
People.
If she asks, it's we're killing the people who will be ambushing the supply
The
chain.
stumps.
Yeah.
Yep,
Yes.
you got it.
Yes. Yeah.
There'll be stumps eventually.
No, nothing about her, but other stumps.
But
No.
we're not killing her.
No. Don't
Not
mention-
yet.
Not
Don't mention,
today.
don't mention anything or say anything about killing her.
You're really making my head hurt.
You'll kill some
I'm
stumps,
really getting
but
itchy.
not her.
When
will
you think about
you're gonna
killing
kill guy
somebody-
stumps, not female stump.
Well,
Female
uh,
stumps.
in the interest of time, I won't make you repeat that whole spiel. I think it's a very good idea and very convincing. Please give me a persuasion with advantage.
I have a 23.
I would laugh if they were both terrible rolls.
Yeah.
It was a natural
A 1 and
13
a 1, and it
15.
was all because Yarek started talking about making stumps out of her and everyone in
Yeah.
this room, and
Is
then
this
the
the big
people
bitch
that
we kill
must
tomorrow?
notice-
Ambush the stumps. Yes. Yes. Approaching Lady Watcher, she has moved to a different room and is working on some documents. You come in, give your whole spiel that we've been over. She, in anger, says, "My supply lines. This is the whole point. This town has any peace at all. Do they know who they're fucking with?" She's very angry. She rips open her desk, writes on a document, gives a big purple stamp of her family emblem. Says, "Here's a writ. Tell them to do whatever you tell them to." Them being the supply carriages.
I'll give another bow with the ring on my hand again. As you wish, lady. We'll take care and make sure that the supply is uninterrupted and things go according to your plan.
She says, "I know you can. Bring me back some heads."
or stumps.
Most certainly.
Mostly stumps.
And I believe with that, we'll go ahead and leave.
You, from various sources, were told where the carriages are kind of being loaded, trucked off. There's this big open warehouse where there's these kind of lever and pulley systems that allow these big like cask and pallets of weapons and just heavy shit to get in, and then they're all covered with these like white canvas to protect them from the elements. And they're shipped off with these big horses, like 4 at a time, and they'll slowly like edge in. 4 more empty carriages, these huge hulking wooden ones with 4 horses in front, and just slowly be loaded with more, wood, iron, weapons, etc., etc. And it's just constantly going. It's slow, there's only so fast you can go with this kind of thing in the good old days, but it is quite a process.
I yell at people to go faster.
Give me an intimidation.
Oh shit! Don't have dice. Where is that? Oh, I'm awesome at that too. That's enough.
Damn! Your one time to shine. This whole talky espionage episode.
It's
You-
a
you're-
charisma thing. I'm not great at the charisma stuffs.
It's like that great adventurer
Yeah.
who talks himself up and then he like falls off a cliff or something.
Like the fucking guy from Harry Potter.
Yeah.
The
I'm
game needs a
talking.
physical
I'm yelling at the
intimidate.
guards to hurry up while the people are behind me.
You found a stump outside, and you're just like whipping it. Yeah, over the din of work, your voice just kind of blends in with the other people telling everyone else to hurry up. Other voices.
I need to make stumps.
So what do you guys do?
Um, I guess we're gonna go to whoever the fuck is in charge of things. Look for the guards who are in charge. Make sure that every one of the people who are in charge sees the writ. That we're the ones who get to tell them what to do, basically.
Okay. There are a
And
couple of guards. They're kind of on this second floor, like I wouldn't call it a catwalk. It's not that fancy. It's just kind of some wooden planks that oversee this big empty building. Well, it's not empty because it's full of stuff, but it's a big wide building.
Yeah.
They occasionally yell down things to other people. You are first stopped trying to go up there. There's like a small wooden ladder. Writ. You're secondly stopped as you get up there with "Who the hell are you?" And then you writ, writ of sealing. Take that. You want to tell them what to do. How's your time?
I'm gonna show them the writ, and I'm gonna say, let's start with shutting the fuck up first. How about that? How about we fucking
Wrote.
how about we
bitch.
how about we fucking start by you listening and knowing that I'm about to slap the shit out of you if you talk to me like that again. Capiche?
They take a look at the sort of blank check you've been given. They say, "Yes, sir. Capiche? Yes, sir." We don't know what that word means, but yes.
Yeah, that's good. Whatever. Shut the fuck up.
So I would say, per the lady's statement, I think we should figure out which carts have what shipments on them and in what order they're leaving.
Yep. I want a full write down of every single cart you guys have, what's in them, who the hell is guarding them, everything you guys have about all of your entire op. There's a lot of stuff going on, and we are the ones who are going to need to make sure that things go the right way.
All right. I will need a name. Hold on 1 second. Oh, perfect. So they're going to give you a very boring rundown of everything going on. And the sort of they're not experts. It's kind of this big process, but they'll give you names and locales and businesses, how much is expected each day, how much is loaded on each cart. They get a weekly sort of order from a messenger bird, and they fill it, or else. That's kind of what's going on. The carts are all taken to a fort several hours outside of town, and then distributed as needed.
I wanna tell them I want to see some of the previous orders, and I want to see the handwriting.
It's called Fort Stormline. Previous orders include um, mostly gear and materials. Nothing. You never see an order of wine or an order of women
That's
or
not
an
what I'm.
order.
That's not what I'm wanting to look at.
Okay.
I want to look at the handwriting itself.
It's to compare it to somebody else's.
Correct. Does the handwriting look
Yeah.
familiar to that of what's in a journal?
It does not. It does not. I can tell you that much.
And you said it was Fort what?
Stormline.
And it was about 4 hours away.
It's closer to 6 at a good pace.
All right.
So with me like zoning out whenever they started talking a whole bunch, like have I figured out that anything that they ask for they get?
Yes.
We need ale. We need a lot of ale. And if
Hey,
you
if you
don't
want to
get it,
convince Ixalan and the rest of the gang to flex their powers.
no, I'm just talking to the guy who they've been talking to.
Yeah, you're not just because you you kind of silently zoning out, and then you're like ale. now. And they're like, oh, you need ale for this job,
Look,
sir.
you heard what he said.
Yep.
He's part with us. The
It
lady
keeps
gave
him
him
from
permission.
murdering too many people, if you get my drift.
The guy
Well,
gives
I've
up.
been needing to murder a lot of people because that's what the guy at the front gate told me to do, is just to kill everybody. But I've been very, very good and not making any stumps so far.
I can
Uh,
assure you, if you don't want any blood on your hands because you didn't comply,
The
and then
blood won't belong to him; it'll belong to you.
and then the lady finds out you didn't comply with what we demanded and ordered, how do you think
Yep,
she's
yep,
going
it's
to
gonna
feel?
be a happy birthday. I will tell you that right now.
says, no, no, no. I understand. You know, hands have to be greased. Wheels have to, I get it. He tells one of his friends. He yells down, actually, at another guard. And he does like this hand symbol for 3, and then he does a drinking symbol. And the guy goes off. And you see a couple of very tired, sweaty, peasanty types come in a little later, rolling these thick, heavy barrels of ale.
I can't believe that worked.
All right, Yart, go de-stress and be ready for our trip. We got a pretty hectic journey, and we need you in fashionable shape.
That's right.
So who do I get to kill?
Whoever's going to
Oh,
ambush the
Mini soon.
caravan.
soon.
Oh, you told me to de-stress. I was.
No,
saying.
no, no. Just go have a few drinks and wind down. That that doesn't mean kill anyone.
That's
There's
not the
multiple
order that
meanings.
this
No,
generally
no,
goes
no,
in, but
no.
like
Just it's okay.
I think I can make it work.
Look,
I'm
you
gonna
did.
make some stumps right quick.
It's been a bit. Go have a drink.
I take one of those barrels out in the woods and I make some little stumps.
Little tiny stump shards.
As you get up there, one of the guards has another guard, unrelated. You have these 3 huge barrels. Another guard has come up and tapped the top of one and put a little tiny spigot, and he's filling up this kind of misshapen cup he found somewhere. He's filling it up and draining it. He's filling up another one as you walk down.
Wait, one of the guards is?
Yeah,
he's,
just
he's
a
doing it
guard
for
walked
you.
up. Well, he's
Wait.
taking a drink himself, but
He's drinking more. I smacked the shit out of him.
give me a D20 plus strength. You're not a monk, so you don't get proficiency, but D20 plus strength.
That's a
Very
19.
strong. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh, give me a D6 plus strength, please.
Oh, boo. 5.
5.
Yes, that's a 1.
Uh, still a crack. That's a Mike Tyson level kind of hit. That will put most peasants to sleep. Sleepy time. Um, yeah,
And I grab him by his throat and I lift him back up and say, "Who the fuck told you you could drink any more ale?"
you see him clearly sort of concussed by the right hook he just took in the back of his head.
Pants full of shit. Just
His eyes are spitting. It says, there was just an ale barrel. I just wanted some. Who are you?
I'm fucking Jorik, remember it. And that's Eric, and that's Exelon, and then, like, fucking figure it out, god damn it!
He's like, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't. He's kind of like struggling.
I'll call down to him. You better do what he says because he's kind of the strong arm of the lady.
I'll do what he says. I'll do what he says. I just let me go. I can't do anything right now.
Give him one more side eye before I let him go. Don't touch me, ale.
He's got this huge bump forming on his head as he like dented his helmet in.
It's not a goose egg; it's an ostrich egg forming.
Yeah. You have ale. You have a plan. You have
Yep.
many things. What do
I'm
you
gonna
guys do
take my
now?
stress out on a bunch of trees in the forest while drinking ale, and then I'll come back
That
and
sounds
be
really
like,
nice.
I made, I
The
made
rest of you
stuff.
have any prep plans?
See, we got shipment order, we got details, we got what each cart's gonna have, where it's going, destination, and how long it's gonna take. Is there anything else we would need?
Mm.
A list of all riders on the cart and
Yeah.
who else is traveling.
Yep.
We'll see if they have that. They do not.
Tell them to fucking get it.
So you mean to tell
They
me
don't.
you're just sending people out, no guards, no protection, nothing?
Um,
They
Just
didn't have
raw
a
dogging life
vehicle.
like that.
if people want to live in the city and live with their families, they'll take the carts where we tell them and give and bring them back. We haven't had a problem with it yet.
Okay, so let me get this straight. You are sending people that live in this town to a destination, unknowing if they are trained in combat, and not even assuming that there would ever be any type of attack to steal what is being shipped.
He says, you know, you make some good points, but we haven't had a single incident yet, surprisingly.
Yes, yet. But what about in the future? What about 2 weeks from now? What about a month from now?
Kind of puts his hands up and says, we just do what Lady Watcher tells us to do.
Yeah, I understand that.
I wouldn't want to go outside the walls either.
But who here has suggested extra protection for the people while they're traveling to make sure they do get back? Because if you have less labor force, that's more strain on everyone else, more strain on your job, isn't it?
Don't ask questions. They're fucking stupid.
He
Just
says, I
vaguely point
agree.
in Yorick's direction and say, "What would happen if he walked up on your caravan?"
What if he wanted to touch one of those horses?
I guarantee you, that guard down there walked away perfectly fine because he almost had no nuts. None.
He says, hey, I don't disagree. I don't disagree at all, but that's just how we've been running things.
Well, maybe try suggesting something to kind of, I don't know, prevent situations. But I guess
He
that's why
says,
we're here because none of y'all wanted, offer that up.
yeah, you're the mouth of the lady, a bit sarcastically.
I'm gonna slap the fucking mouth off of you, bitch.
How far away am I from him?
You have to lean pretty close to talk to him. It's a loud place.
Lean pretty
Horses
close.
neighing,
Okay.
people yelling.
If he's looking dead at
Wow.
me when he says that,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna use Misty Step and pop behind him
Oh, Jesus.
and I'm just gonna have my dagger out and kind of have it next to the side of his cheek.
Oh, if you want to
And
use
tell-
Missing Step for that, give me an Intimidate with advantage.
Oh well, that's perfectly fine. Let's see. A 9 and a 19, so 23.
Yeah. He has a pretty appropriate response to someone literally teleporting behind him. Nothing personal, kid. With a
And I
blade.
tell him, yeah, we are the mouth of the lady. So next time you decide to mouth off, I guarantee you won't be using yours.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry. I just didn't know. Yes, if you want me to suggest it, I will, or not. Whatever you want.
Let me fill you in on something. How do you think the lady came to power that she is now? Who do you think helped her?
You, sir. You did.
Yeah, everyone that showed up with this writ is the reason why she's in power.
Of course, I would never have thought differently.
Well, your tone earlier said otherwise.
I'm sorry, sir. That was a lapse in judgment, only for a moment.
Well, your lapse in judgment can also, meant that you didn't have a way to speak anymore. And I'll withdraw my dagger and step back.
Kind of like take some slow, cautious steps away from you.
So you think that's bad? Each and every one of us has our own ways of getting things done.
God, whatever you need, just let me know.
Give us the list of everyone driving carts.
Y'all really
And with
fucking
their
these
names.
people up.
Yeah, you're damn right.
You gotta play it right, man.
Sure, yeah, he'll do a quick survey. He can't get everybody, because they haven't been keeping track so far. But anyone traveling or driving a carriage, taking care of the horses, he will quickly jot down their name and job with great haste.
All right, so what else do we need? Any
Gotta
ideas?
do what we gotta do, pretty much. Just go on our adventure.
Yes,
Don't
I
worry,
think
we got plenty of ale.
you've got a very solid plan. You've covered a lot of bases, and as you get on the carriage, do you want to kind of be in the back? Oh yeah, you guys have full right to set this up however you want. Do you want to be driving a carriage alone? Do you want someone to drive you for it? Do you want be in
I,
the back with nothing? Do you want to be in the back with all the gear? Just like it's totally open to your plan.
I kind of want them to drive them, and for us to kind of like walk around the carts and sort of like keep.
Quote unquote watch.
Yeah, pretty much. You know.
They move pretty quick. You might have to jog the whole way, but if you can stomach that,
I
That
mean, we're
depends
pretty.
on which one of
or
you
tell them
you're
to slow
talking.
down, you could tell them that as well.
Well, can we get some kind of something to ride to keep up with them on our
I'm
journey?
sure we could. We have a fancy piece of paper with an emblem on it.
Yeah.
You want to conscript some horses? Absolutely.
Okay. Yeah, let's do that then.
All
What's the
right.
movement
Here we
rate
go
of this
again.
fucking caravan actually going to be, though?
James, with your fucking murderous intent.
Patrick, you killed all the horses.
I
Actually,
have killed no
I kept my
horse.
horse alive. You're the one who left it at the fucking stable to starve.
Good
Look,
God.
mine's still at the city in Shimmershield, so we're good. It's at my house.
Yeah, mine's perfectly fine, James. I don't know what
You
you're
know,
talking
y'all don't have an infinite amount of gold. That motherfucker just is like helping himself to a
Uh,
bag of
okay.
gold every weekend. Who's paying him?
Yeah, bruh.
Sir, I don't know if you know this, but I do have a monthly income coming in because of what I did.
Yep, he does. He's right.
I donated a lost tapestry to a kingdom that was just legend to a museum, and my family gets a monthly stipend, and I get a monthly stipend from the proceeds of everyone coming through.
Yeah, but who is handling the funds here? I'm
A
telling you,
very,
if the
a
dude just
very
knows where your gold's
trustworthy.
at and is like, oh sure, I'm paying myself 10 gold a week, he's gone. The horse
No,
is gone. Your gold's gone. It's gone.
They don't have an option. Last I
Uh,
checked, and in Heartspring, we kind of were the saviors of Shimmershield.
it's in his body, James. That's what
That
happened.
dude's over there bitching about you morons of Shimmer Shield. Motherfucker just left me all his gold. Damn.
it's like, yeah, I'm paying myself
Says
because
the
he's like
motherfucker
a
who jumped in the river of lava.
Dude's
Yeah,
over in the fucking Bahamas, alright? With
James,
gold.
you got
And
you
your
got a long
horse. Your
list of
fucking
terrible
horse.
decisions. I don't know if you want to talk too much shit.
Hey, jumping into lava, I remind you, was not a decision. It is something that happened to me.
But no, fanatically burning a
I did
body
not
in
make
an
that.
alley was a decision.
Hey, it's what I do.
Anyway, back to the current.
Back to
Yes,
the
you guys
current.
have a plan. You've made some big actions for it, and we'll see how that all accumulates next time on D.
Woohoo!
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
That was really good, man. I enjoyed that.
I'm